Palladium Terrace and Lounge Level 9. You get yours truly back here. I believe today, yes, I've got someone who's going to hold the camera. Anyone that turned up on Saturday, I did try to do it solo. I was getting feedback in my ear. Nothing really worked and it was very difficult. So hopefully today it's going to work better. This is the space we're standing in right now. What I really love about this space is that, you know, it's a great space that you can come any time during the day, unwind and relax, perhaps get away from your flatmates if you've got any. And you can also book those 2 private dining rooms. So say, for example, you want to have a christening or you want to have a large family gathering. Perhaps you've got a large family. I don't, and I hate my family, so I try to avoid time with them. But I know there's lots of people that love to have large family gatherings. These are really great spaces. Where I'm standing right now, I think there's an arrow on there. Yep. That little wall you can see off to the right is this wall behind me here. And just on the other side is where we're looking here. So this is a really great space. And the other part of what I really love about it is what we learnt from listening to a lot of customers in our previous buildings was that they missed having that integrated indoor-outdoor dining experience, which typically, you know, when you're in an inner city location like this, you don't tend to get a ton of large communal outdoor space. So we worked really hard to still give you those spectacular views from the pool and the gym and bring this space a little bit lower down so that you could get outside, enjoy that view and feel connected to everyone on the street. So I'm going to walk you around this. This is why it's my favourite. There's going to be heaps of barbecues out here. You can do, if you're from overseas and you've only watched Paul Hogan movies and you believe all we do is grill shrimp on the barbie, you can do that out here. Those of you that are true blue Aussies, have a VB and a snag out there just like you do at Bunnings. All right, so let's get stuck into it. If we can stop sharing that screen. Now just bear with me, everyone. I've got to turn off my microphone so I don't get stuck. Lucas, just can you show everyone here the setup that we've got? Tracy's been dying to get on camera. She won't turn around. Kesh, I mentioned, will be your building manager on site here. He's very excited to be here. This is our setup. I've already drunk 2 bottles of water. I've got another 2 to go because we've still got a lot more to go. So this space will be a private dining room. Perhaps, Lucas, if you can show everyone over here, these doors we've opened up, these all do stack back. So if you're in this space, you can open it out, book this, walk out to your own private space out here with a barbecue. Rest assured, this is all building work that's going on here, and you've got this great space to enjoy here. Perhaps, Lucas, you can show this new feature we've got. This won an award in a design competition, and it's going to be a statue here. Just joking, it's actually the crane, and that will eventually be going in this hole that we filled in. Let's perhaps go back through here for a moment. Right, so this is the second private space that you've got here. Check out this sort of bar. This is a really great one if you do want to come in and put on a bit of a drink, it's a cocktail function. Hop behind this bar, you can see this stone, it's going to be covered in brass. There's the third bottle of water I had just before we started. And also we can see outside here if you just swing around. Again, you've got your own barbecue space opening out. Really, really great space. Right, Lucas, let's go on the next shot. You can show them back to sort of recreate what everyone was seeing in that render. So let's spin it around. So what you can see here, ladies and gentlemen, is this is what we were looking at before. Over here, we've got the fireplace and TV you can see going in, you're seeing in that render. We slowly pan around. You're looking through into the private dining room. Keep going. There's that wall that we were standing behind, the other private dining room, and then the size of this space. So as I said, what is really great, and let's keep walking through, this outdoor space that we're going to go into now, this is one large space. Parts of it are cordoned off to the private areas, but what I think is really great is all of this here is going to be full of chairs, built-in barbecues, tables, and this is something where, you know, today's a great day. I'd love to be sitting out here having a cold drink, chatting with friends. You are all friends, so I'm sort of getting that, just not the drink. and really, really spectacular place. You could also, Lucas, perhaps if we can show them down, maybe jump up with me, or you're taller than me. And you can see that same view that Jack was showing you down to the city and down to the Yarra. So you can really see how close everything is. And the reason why we like bringing these spaces down a little bit is that you can feel connected. Those of you that are scared of heights, we're not going to do it, but we're on level 9, so you can look down and still be connected to the street. Now, for those of you that, that always like to have a little bit extra, we've got a bonus for you, so let's go show them. 2020, we've talked about before, coronavirus has really changed the way that we all live and the spaces we expect. I mentioned before, I found it very, very tough spending 111 days locked in my house with my family, and I really wanted to break out space. So what we've done, we've listened, we've heard, we've seen how people are living. Those of you that don't know, we have a very, very large property management business where we manage thousands of apartments for investors like those of you on the call. And so we really hear from people, what are they looking for, what are they expecting? And one of the biggest things to come out of this was they're really looking for some business centre type setup. You know, it's common in all 5-star hotels, and really look for a place where they can come out, enjoy the space, get a bit of work done, get a bit of break, and even have a few games. So what we've done with this space here, and it's a little hard to see at the moment. I'm not sure, Lucas, if you're picking up the size of this space. It is a really, really big space. Perhaps if I hop over in the corner, you get an idea of the size and scale of this space. This originally was a fraction of this size, and we were just going to have it as a games room. We're now being able to redesign it to make it a fully fledged, multi-purpose room. We're going to set up as a business centre with workstations, desks. I don't think anyone's mentioned it. We've actually upgraded the infrastructure and internet here, in particular listening to people. You're not going to be stuck with the NBN. We're bringing fibre. I don't know the technical specs. Colin will tell me I'm getting wrong. So it's fibre. It is the best of the best that's going to be here, fully decked out in this area. You can enjoy it. We're also going to have it set up as a bit of a games room. So there will be TVs, screens, PlayStation 5s, Nintendo Wii, whatever it is you're excited about. Bring your device down, plug it in, and have a go. So I'm excited to have a bit of a go. Those of you who might have seen my video with Tom Brady, I'm excited to get in and just throw that touchdown pass through. I'll be in here. Lucas will be working like a dog, chatting to all you guys in here. So really, really great space as well. All right, I think that's it for level 9. Thanks for doing photography for me. Have you got a favourite spot here, perhaps for everyone on the call?
1 second. Most definitely, James. I think they're sitting down in the lounge and then having a barbecue outside. I think that would be my favourite, just to relax after a hard day work.
Obviously, you're Greek and you come from a great sort of family there that you love to have roasts and spits and so forth. So could you see yourself out here enjoying that? Perhaps, I don't know how you do it with those great roasts that you do and those sausages and everything.
I'm a big fat Greek. We're in 3 is coming, my friend.
Great. All right, thank you very much, Lucas. Everyone, I'm going to leave that now and run back to my spot.